funky junk friends. How are you guys doing today? Let's see, I almost saved that. I've got another water right here. How is everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic, what is today? Wednesday. Hope we're having a good Wednesday. Let me double check to make sure we're where we're supposed to be. Hey, there's my friend Lisa, so I must be in the right spot, which is a good thing. So I've been having a few issues with going live and it not working. Hey, Deb, how are you? How are you? And Sheila, hello, hello. We've got some people on today. How are you guys? It's Wednesday, and it's my turn on Craft Around the Clock today. I'm Christy from Funky Junk Inspirations. If you're new, I would love it if you'd follow me. And I'm sure that all of my followers will welcome you with open arms. So, how we doing? How we doing? I have a cold, so I apologize for sounding a little nasally. I don't know how I got a cold, but I did. I did. Okay, so here's what we're going to do today. I have this pineapple that I cut out probably 2 or 3 years ago. I cut 2 of them out. Never painted either one of them. We're going to paint these guys today. Why not, right? Let's get it painted. So I'm going to start. I'm going to paint this all white because we're going to put, of course, if you guys know me, we're going to put all these colors. So it's not going to be a traditional pineapple. It's going to be something a little bit different. But I'm going to paint this part white down here so it can be drying. And then we're going to work on its crown up here. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? Yay. So, we'll put some white paint on there. Just like that. And let's just get going. Get going here. Now I like to use the Rust-Oleum chalked paint. I buy it in the quart and I put it in the FIFO bottles. So that's what that is there. And I need to get some more white. I need to make a trip to Menards and pick some up. But I just haven't done it yet. I'm down to the very bottom of that bottle. And I'm going to be mad at myself if I don't get there and get some. Can't run out of white paint. It's like running out of black paint. Can't run out of black paint. Can't run out of white paint. So, anyway. So I'm just painting this part down here white. And then we're going to do something extremely colorful on it. And of course, we all know how much I love my stenciling. So I pulled out this hello, this very simple little hello. And I thought we could put hello on it. I was thinking about freehanding the word hello on there, but then I thought better of it after I got to thinking about it. I thought, well, I mean, better not. Or telling what it would look like. So we just painted the bottom part white because I'm going to do kind of, I'm going to put tape on here to tape off some spots, and then we're going to take all those different colors and we're just going to put a whole bunch of different colors on there, and then we're going to pull that tape off so it kind of gives a little bit of a reversed plaid effect, I guess you could say. I don't know. I think it's going to turn out okay. So I'm just going to use this regular old green here. It's kind of a dark green, but it's the green I have, so that's what we're going to use. And I'm just going to use this same paintbrush. That'll probably lighten it up a little bit and make it look a little bit, you know, blended. See how that's doing? Now, it won't do it everywhere because I don't have a whole bunch of white paint on here. But see that did just tone it down a little bit, and I'm okay with that. I kind of like that with the different colors in there. You know, it kind of faded like that. So, but I got my paint pens out, and I thought we could highlight some things on here too, to make it look kind of cool. So I'm gonna just go right along here. Just gonna take my green and just go right along here. And does my line need to be perfect? No, it doesn't need to be perfect. I doubt very seriously that a pineapple has a perfectly straight line there. It might, but I don't really like pineapple, so I don't ever eat pineapple. Who likes pineapple? So, hey, Pat, how are you? Cute project this morning. I like the crackle technique, so really liked that. But who here likes pineapple? I don't. I think I'm kind of weird. I don't like a whole lot of fruits and vegetables. So there we have that. So we're going to get this a little bit dry. And like I said, we're going to do kind of a reverse kind of plaid technique on here. So I'm going to dry that a little bit. But the main thing I want dry is my white, because I need to put tape on it. I probably should have done this earlier. Fresh pineapple, you like pineapple? I love pineapple. Everybody loves pineapple. See, I don't like pineapple. I don't know why I don't. Somebody says super allergic. Super allergic to it. That would stink if you really liked it. I can't tell you why I don't like pineapple. I don't know the reason. I guess probably now that I'm older, I should probably try it again. You know, because you know how our taste buds always are changing. And sometimes the things that we didn't like when we were younger, you know, you get older and you kind of like it. I've just never tried it. Tried it since then. I like oranges. I like apples, of course. But I don't like tangerines. So, I don't know. I can remember my mom saying, or my dad saying one of them, they're pretty much the same thing. If you like oranges, you would like tangerines, but I don't really like those either. But I thought this would be a fun, cute little, just a little door hanger here. Like I said, I cut this out probably 3 years ago. You guys, I've had it sitting in here. And smidge of salt or it hurts your tongue. Really, really. Like I've told you guys, a couple of you, that I've been trying to use up stuff in my craft room. And this is one of the things that's just been kind of hanging out. So look, I'm just putting, there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing here. I'm just putting some tape on. Okay? Just like that. And then I'm going to go this way. Should I make it perfectly? I suppose I could go about like that. So it's kind of, these are kind of 90 degrees. Just putting them on here. I don't need to make a fuss about it because it's not going to matter. All right. So now I'm not going to take credit for this idea. I ouch, got a splinter. No, probably got a piece of metal in my hand from work. But anyway, I probably seen somebody do this. So, in my mind, I'm thinking I've seen somebody do it. So, but I couldn't tell you who. All right, so let's just start with some colors. Here's all our colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a second here, and we're just going to put colors on this piece of cardboard. Now, you're going, Christy, why are you using a piece of cardboard? Well, because it was sitting here, and it's a package that my stencils and stuff come in, and, you know, instead of just throwing them away, and also just instead of them being all over the place in here, I just decided that I could use these as a little palette right here. So I'm not putting a whole lot of paint down, well, I'm putting quite a bit actually, that's not true. So I'm just putting this on here, oops. And I think these are some pretty summery, springy colors, so right there. Okay, so now I've got these paintbrushes right here. I just grabbed some paintbrushes, and I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to pick my pink, okay? Now I'm going to start right here, and I'm just basically going to do a block of pink. Put one there. Let's put one right here. Let's put one right here. Basically about the width of my paintbrush. That's it. That's all I'm going to do with all these different colors. Now I got out extra paintbrushes, one for each color, in case I needed to go back and you know, fill in some more spots. That's a lot of paint on there. There we go. So basically I'm just making blocks of paint on my board here. So just for something colorful. You guys know me, I love my colors, and this kind of thing just makes me smile. All the fun colors to put on here. So just like that. Okay, now let's grab some yellow and see, like right here, I feel like I should go all the way up. I don't know if I need to or not, but that's a bigger block, but that's okay. So let's go right here beside this pink there, and there's a block of pink. I mean a block of yellow next to the pink. There's some yellow. Let's put some yellow here, and let's put some yellow here. And then let's go with this lavender color. What do you guys think? You think this is going to be cool? I think it's going to be cool. Anything, yeah, anything can be a palette, really, you know. Anything you got laying around, you can use as a palette. You know, I've used, I used to use, there's a little chunk of something in there. Let's see, there we go. I used to use aluminum foil a lot. I would buy the sheets of aluminum foil and use them because I liked the aluminum foil. The reason I liked it so much was because I could fold it up and put it in the trash can, and it was closed up, so I didn't like get it all over my hands. When, you know, you always throw something away you're not supposed to, and you reach down in there, and that's why I really like the aluminum foil. But it is kind of a waste, you know, because I'm throwing it away every single time. But I don't know. I've been trying not to buy things for my craft room. I've been trying to be not necessarily, you know, I wouldn't call myself being frugal. I would say more along the lines of using what I've got, because I have so much stuff in here. And I just feel like I need to start using some of it up, because it's just kind of being wasteful, just letting it sit there. And like I said, I've had these stinking pineapples cut out forever. It was when I first started, you know, kind of crafting and stuff, not necessarily crafting, but when I decided that, you know, I was going to do stuff like this all the time, you know, so it's been sitting around. So it needs to be used. It definitely needs to be used. This brush is very stiff right here. That's okay. We're just going to keep going right there like that. I don't know. I think this is going to be cool. Hopefully. It is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Let's put some right here. Now, let's put a little bit right here. See that? Let's put some with this yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this dark purple. So I still want to get a plastic egg carton from Dollar Tree. Yeah, with the lid on it. Yes, that would be good to have, because then, you know, you could just close up what you're doing, especially if you do a lot of freehand painting, you know, because sometimes you mix paint colors and then you know, you might not necessarily finish what you're doing and you need that color again. So definitely be a good thing to have. So that's a good idea. I don't normally like freehand paint like that, so I don't know if I would use that per se. I might, because usually I'm stenciling is what I'm usually doing. Okay, so what do you guys think? This kind of looks like a big blob of stuff, doesn't it? Let's grab some pink and put right here. I just want to make sure I have all of my little spots covered up. Let's see. Let's put purple. Let's put dark purple there. In that spot. Got a lot happening here in my hand. I'm going to finish that yellow there. Let's see. Let's do some more dark purple over here. Along this edge right there. And da-da. Got a lot happening, don't I? A lot going on. A lot going on. Let's do this light. I like this color here. But yes, this project would be a good one to have one of those closed ones so that you could save. I'm going to put purple there. I don't have a lot of the dark purple on here. Like that. To save your paint. Okay, so let me grab my pink right here. I see a spot for my pink right there that I should have went up. And one more color right over. Oh, I don't want to use that color. Let's use yellow. Right there. Okay, so see how we just kind of blocked it? Kind of like a, oh, we didn't put any orange on there. I have orange out. I didn't put any of the orange in. Oh, that's a good idea too. That's a real good idea. That is a definitely a good idea to use the lids off of the little plastic lids. That's a great idea. Okay, so now we're going to pull this up and see what this kind of looks like. I'm not concerned if I have like bleed through on the where my lines are. That doesn't matter to me because we are going to do something for it. See how it just kind of made some fun little spots there. Okay, so I'm going to dry that a little bit and we're going to do something else. See, I got a whole bunch right there. I did a horrible job taping. I should have pushed it down better. That's all right. That is perfectly okay. So we'll make it look all right. I'm thinking I got a whole bunch right there. Let's see. I don't know if I should worry about it or if I should just paint over it right there. I just paint over it right there. So anyway, here we go. Just like that. I think this will be kind of cool. Something a little bit different than what you normally see here. Okay, so let's get another paintbrush, and I'm going to get some of my white out here and put it on my palette right over here, right there. And we're going to try to cover that just a tish, just because it wasn't supposed to be like that right there. I'm going to dry that and we'll put a little more on. So, right there. Probably should have used, if I did this again, I would use smaller tape. But this will be just fine. I'm thinking it's going to be fine. It's going to be a little different. So I'm going to dry that a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black paint pen. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to try to go straight or anything like that, but I'm just going to kind of go down. I'm not going all the way to the edge. I'm just kind of going down, and I'm putting a line in there, okay? Middle, but not like perfectly in the middle. Does that make sense? Just like that, and then I'm going to go across here. So see how my lines are crooked? And that's okay. That is perfectly fine. Okay, I do want those to cross right there. See that? See how that added just a little something different there? Okay, now I'm going to take, let's do colors that we didn't use. We didn't use red, and we didn't use orange. Let's see what other colors are in here. Those are probably good. So now I'm going to take orange and I'm going to go kind of like this. Okay. And I'm really just adding kind of, I don't even know how to explain what I'm really doing here, but I'm just playing. I am literally just playing with this project. We are going to make it our own, and decide from there if we like it or not. Okay, so see how it just is a whole bunch of other colors added on there. I want to go a lot around the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come around and I'm just going to maybe make some loops like this. Nothing fancy. I'm just playing to kind of soften it up because I've got the lines on there. So I'm making loops. Okay, when you do stuff like this, just play with it, you guys. Just play and have fun. Makes me think of, you know, when you were little and you were drawing on your notebook, just kind of doodling, I guess you could say. Nothing exact. Just playing. Okay. Now see, that's crazy, but see how that looks on there? Looks kind of neat. Looks kind of neat right there. Now look, I didn't go this direction with any color. Did you see that? So let's put some color on here, like this. Okay, that will add some color there. Let's put some of this pretty blue on here. So, am I still connected? Good. Sometimes, the last few times that I have gone live, you guys, I've had a horrible time with getting knocked off of the live. And, okay, now look at that. See, that's just a bunch of colors. There's no straight lines. There's nothing perfect about it. But it looks kind of neat, doesn't it? Now, you can even get real fancy and, like, take your white paint pen, or you could take a paintbrush, and we could go right down these blocks. See that? I'm not really making sure that I'm going all the way to the edges. I'm just kind of going where the different colors are, just for a little something, you know, just something on here, I guess you could say. Kind of separating the colors without separating them. Does that make sense? Not really, but you guys know what I mean. See how that does? That's what's fun about these like little cutouts like this and stuff like that. You get them home and you can do them however you want to do them. You know, you don't have to, it's up to you. And you can just play. Play with your paints. Like Lisa says from Heart's Desire, it's just paint. And it is, it's just paint. Just play with it and do cool things with it. Now, we could even go, we could do something like, well, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see if I have, let's see, like this dark purple right here. Now, see, I could go, I don't know, maybe I should stop before I get too carried away. Sometimes I like to get way too carried away. I was thinking about outlining each block, but I think I'm going to stop for right this minute. Because look how fun and colorful that is. See that? It's just something, yes, some of those to add the dimensions. Are you doing anything on the top? Yes, I am going to. Yes. I just hadn't done it yet. I hadn't really thought about it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of, I'm going to take this across the top, right up here. I kind of want it to still look like it's leaves. Just kind of go like this right here. See that? Just like that. And then we could have them come, I guess I should have had it come kind of down in here a little bit and cross. Like it has some dimension in there. I don't know if this is going to look right or not, but we're going to pretend like it does. Let's take some white and I'm just kind of doing, I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just playing. This is the part I do have trouble with. Sometimes I don't really know when to start and when to stop when it comes to stuff like this. How much detail is too much detail, but usually it turns out okay. So let's go all the way out. Let's go all the way out to where the black is. Just like that. That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. See what that looks like? See, it kind of gave it a little bit of shape to it. Maybe even take some of our actual white paint and, you know, kind of put in a little bit of shading. Not really shading, but kind of just blanking it up there. Just kind of pulling it all in towards the center here. But right there we go. See that? I think that looks kind of cool. See how that looks? It kind of looks like leaves up there. I like it. I think it turning out pretty good. Turning out pretty good. What time did I go live? Okay, we are way ahead of schedule here, so that is a good thing. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to just put hello on here. Let me make sure it's pretty dry. And we'll put hello on here. So I think it looks pretty good. So I think I want to take black. Let's do that while since I'm looking at it. I think I want to take the black marker, and I just did it at the on the top. I think it needs a line down here on the bottoms too. Kind of didn't, it's like it didn't finish. I'm not going to necessarily go to a point. I'm just going to kind of put some black. Just kind of makes it look a little more finished. There we go. There we go. So anyway, so this is pretty dry. So we're going to put hello on here. We're just going to put it smack dab in the middle. We're going to use black so that we can cover all the other colors. Now, I'm not going to do the little butterflies that are on here. I'm just going to do the hello. So I'm just going to grab my black chalk paint right here, and I'm going to grab me a stencil brush. I'm going to put some paint on my stencil brush. See that? That's way too much paint. Okay, the key to stenciling is less is best, and we're just going to work that paint up into my bristles, up in there. Okay, and we want our brush to be super dry. We don't want our paintbrush to have a lot of paint on it. So you'll think you don't have enough paint on your paintbrush, but you do. I promise you, you do. Now, the other thing is to make sure your stencil's nice and flat. You know, if you've got any ridges or anything, it could work under there. And make sure you don't move it. So those are the key things to stenciling. So, but you feel like I showed you there, my brush looked like it didn't have a lot of paint on it. But I'm going to get this whole word covered and not have to get back into my paint. So you have more than what you think. Now, I'm not trying to get every single little crevice and corner because I like that look. I like things to look like they're, you know, they've been sitting around for a while and they have a little bit of age to them. So, ooh, I got paint on my hand. Paint on my hand. Look there. Quick, simple, fast, and easy little project right here. Hello, hello. Now, what I'm going to do, since we have the time, and I do have another project that we can do, so it's not like I'm going to just be farting around here for a little bit or just get it done. I'm going to take my black stencil brush, and I'm going to kind of do the edges. And what that's going to do is it's not only going to finish the edge, but it's also going to put like a little frame around my project. And so it looks like it's kind of finished around the edges, I guess you could say. Now it's going to be kind of a pain to get in these little creases here, but we're going to do the best that we can. You see how right along that edge there, see how over here there isn't a frame around it, and it just, I think that adds another dimension to your project that I think it helps finish off the project is what I'm trying to say. You guys, words are hard today, apparently. So, I can't talk. But anyway, I'm just going to kind of go around the edges here real quick. And then we'll pull out some more stencils and do a couple little, quick little blocks and stuff that are fun to do. So, right here we go. Now, I cut this pineapple out with a bandsaw, or not a bandsaw, but a jigsaw, like I said, a while back. This was before I had a laser and stuff. If I was to do it again, I would cut it out on my laser, and it would be a little more crisp lines. These lines are not very, you know, crisp. Uh-oh. Siri's wanting to know what's happening over here. Do you guys have Apple Watches and she does that? She'll just she'll listen to your conversation. Oh, goodness. And want to know what's, you know, I didn't quite get that. You're like, I didn't ask you a question, lady. So, anyway. But here, I'm not trying to get completely covered along the edges. I can do that later. But my main thing is I wanted to kind of make it look like my project was kind of framed a little bit. So right there we go. There we go. We have a cute little hello pineapple for our door or for whatever. That's why I dark wax it. Yes. Yes. I know. It must be in the air, Pat, with the words. I don't know. So yes, the dark wax looks really cool on that. I have some clear wax, and to be honest with you guys, I bought it a long time ago, and I've never really used it on any of my projects. I need to start doing that. I always take my projects and then just spray them with a clear coat. But I think some of my projects that I'm using in the house, I think would probably be better with that wax. And I don't know why I don't use it. I don't know the answer to that question. But that's me, I guess. That is me, I guess. Okay, so let's grab a couple boards here. I always have little pieces of boards right here. And I have, what did I do with them? I set them up here. So if we got done, I would have them to do, I guess we'll just do these. Now, these stencils I have been wanting to use for a long time. And I cut out, I cut out some mushrooms on my laser, but they're for somebody. So, but these would be so cute on the little mushrooms. This stencil is called, what is it called? Fairies and Mushroom Patterns. But look, if you had like watering cans or things like that, look at those little fairies. Aren't they cute? They're cute. And look at all the mushrooms. Oh, I love it. And then I love this. I like this. It's from the Tinkerbell. But what if I fall? Oh, my darling, what if you fly? Or no, Wendy, I guess, from Peter Pan. I think that's what that's from. So I love that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and paint up one of these boards. And we're going to just do the same thing. Let's do the same thing with that. Let's just grab some paints. And let's just do some like blocks of little just blocks of paint. And then we'll stencil over it. What do you guys think about that? Y'all know I love my colors. So I think this will be cute. If it's not, we'll say it should have been. Don't know why I'm singing. But see, I'm just making little blocks of paint. Nothing fancy or anything like that. So there we go. That's pretty good. The biggest thing is deciding when to stop. That's the biggest thing, and that's the hardest thing. It's like, okay, so when do I stop putting color onto my board? And where do I stop? You know, I like this color, so let's put a whole bunch of this color on or whatever, you know. That's what I have trouble with sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to stop. I just want to keep adding keep adding. And I think I actually have had followers that comment, they'll say, okay, stop, because I just keep adding and adding and adding. So, but that's okay. That's okay. That's just me. That's who I am with the colors. Now look, I have a perfect line there, like a big ding dong. I did a couple lines, didn't I? There we go. I say I'm doing it random, but yet I've left two lines there. This is crazy. Let's see. Let's put one right here. Just like that. Let's grab some of this purple, and we'll go back to some of our other colors. Let's grab some purple right here. And we'll put some purple right here. And we'll put some right there, and maybe a little bit right there. That brush needs some help. It's got some problems. Okay, so let's grab, oh, we didn't do orange last time. So let's do some orange on here, on this board. Put some orange right there. It almost looks like a quilt, you know, kind of like, you know, like a quilt. Not kinda, it does look like a quilt. So right there, so let's go grab some more of this color because I like this color. And fill in some of these blocks here. So right there, and let's just do that one right there, just like that. Now look, we got it all covered up. I've got a couple spots right here. I'm gonna just go right over again. Okay, now see that? See that? Look, it just looks like a little bit of a quilt. And we'll dry this a little bit. And I'm going to put this on top. But what if I fall? Oh, my darling, what if you fly? I like that. I like that. And I'll probably make my sign double-sided because I usually do that with my signs. I put stuff on both sides, like we did this flower here. And then this is on the back, you know, and a lot of times I'll do like the holiday stuff on one side and the other. We did this one the other day with the Hello Spring, and then I put the It's Good to Be Home on this side. I still need to do a bow and stuff and a thing on there. Now this guy I didn't. We did Rosie the Riveter. I didn't put anything on the back of that because I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on my toolbox at work, so that'll work for that. But anyway, yes, it's whatever you like doing, what you enjoy, what you think looks nice and stuff. So now what I could do is I could take some Valspar right here. I don't know if I want to do that or not. To lighten it up, or darken it up, I guess. To kind of grunge it, I guess, a little bit. Let's do a little bit of that. Let's take this. And thought I had a sanding sponge right here, but I don't. But I have this rag. And I'm going to take some of this. And look, and then it's not going to be quite as bright on here. See that? And it kind of makes it look like it's not so bright. A little more antiqued, I guess you could say. And just like that. Now what you could do at this point right here, I like to use the salt wash and stuff too. And I'll do the edges and stuff. I'll probably do it with just the Valspar, but we won't worry about that right now. But what you could do is you could then go in and put some... you know what? Let's do that. I like to use the salt wash. What I was going to say is I could put a layer of salt wash on there and then sand down to these different colors. And I still can kind of do that look a little bit if I just grab one of these. And I'm going to go over the top of it, and then we'll dry it a little bit. And then I can sand back down to these colors if I wanted to. See that? I'm just playing, you guys. I'm just playing. This is kind of what I do. especially when I'm in here. Usually when I'm in here by myself and I'm not on a live, I'll just play with my paints just like this and do all kinds of crazy things. But see, I'm just kind of dry brushing this on here, and we can dry it. I don't know the time to get it completely dry, but we can sand it back down so then it doesn't look like it has the blocks on there. I kind of liked that look, but I don't know. I thought it was just kind of just out there, you know, where that looks like a quilt. If you do them, you could have, yeah, this is true. This is true. True, you could do that. So see, like here, I got that dry, pretty dry. And let me grab a piece of sandpaper here. Oops. Pretty dry like this. Okay. Now see, I could take this sandpaper and see we can sand down to some of those colors on there. And so then it's not quite as, you know, jump out at you coloring. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm thinking. Not making a lot of sense. But see that? See that? Now see, I like that a little bit better than just the blocks on here. I don't know. That's just me. But you do you. You do what makes you happy. So see, just like that. Now see, real fast, real quick, I'm going to wipe this off. Just like that. And we have 4 minutes. I'm just going to take this stencil right here. And we're just going to put this on here. And I'm just going to use black. Actually, I want to use navy blue. Because I have the pastel colors there. And I don't have any other black on my page or on my block. I'm going to use this navy blue. Just for a different color. Again, I'm going to work that up into my bristles on my brush, just like that. I'm going to kind of wipe some of it off on my rag here, and here we go. Here we go. Now, those little baby stars that are on here, we'll have to see what they look like. Sometimes when the design is super duper small, it is a little bit easier to use a makeup wedge to get down in there than your brush. Not always, though. In this instance, maybe, because it just has trouble getting down in there and getting all your spots. And don't move your stencil like I did. That's why it's a good idea to tape it down. But I like to live on the edge. So, but I think this is so cute. But I do have some wood cutouts of some mushrooms. And I think I don't know if I have time. I am going to go live tonight on YouTube. If you'd like to jump over, I'll be live at 6 on YouTube. If you want to come over and say hello. Don't miss all our friends over here on Craft Around the Clock. But the replay will be over there too. But I think I'm going to finish those mushrooms. And we might put like some little fairies and stuff around them because I think it'd be cute. Nope, that worked out perfectly. Look right there. Now, isn't that cute? That's just a cute little star. Look, cute little sign. I'll go around the edges and do the edges. Now, I will probably do the same thing I did here, you know. And we might just paint the edges blue. Just paint the edges blue. See, just go right around here. Like that, and let it come up on the sides a little bit. Show you what I mean here real quick. So I'm kind of making it solid here. This, of course, I picked the side that's cutting edge, so you got to keep putting it on there. But see how we just kind of move that up into my board. See that at the bottom? I'll do that all the way around. So anyway, so that's what we've got for today. What time is it? Oh, it's 29. So I'm about time for me to jump off here. So we did a pineapple here, and we just kind of played with some fun colors right there. And then we did this little board here. So I think that turned out awesome. I love it. I actually really, really like it. I wasn't real sure, you guys, when I first started on it, but I really like that. It's cute, and that's a cute little saying. You know, that would be awesome for a little kid's room. Anyway, I got to jump off here. You guys, if you don't belong to Craft Around the Clock, the link is up in my description. I'd love it if you would go join that group. If you don't follow me, I'd love it if you'd follow me. I'm about 1,400 away from my 10,000, so I'm getting there. I'm pretty excited about that. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.